Hello, hi, and welcome to getting started with the skeleton. In this video, I'll be showing you how to import an OBJ. It's a hand, so go to downloads, go to here, import OBJ. So yeah, bring it in, zoom in. This is Emma's hand, just to let you know that it's available for download if you want it. Now, of course, all the body parts, everything to do with the character, it's all available. So you click on it, just in case you want to make your own character. So anyway, what we're going to do, we're putting a skeleton in it. Now, I'm going to tell you. First of all, what we want to do is go to here, click the hand, go here. I'm left clicking on a mouse on a laptop, go to edit, so it looks like this. Now what you want to do is kind of half tilt it a little bit, just like that. Just kind of get it in position. Now if you look at the hand, look at the middle of the hand, about roughly there. Click on a little point. If you're not on points, go here, press points. Click on the point, kind of half tilt it like this. You see the round part for the wrist. What you want to do is kind of zoom in a little bit. It's kind of tilted, so it's kind of almost flat. Not flat, but almost. Go to here, extrude. You won't really see many people show you this. Left click, hold it and drag it. It's a little point. Kind of just drag it somewhere in the middle of that ring. You don't have to get perfect, you really don't. Okay, so just look like that. Just kind of turn around, have a look at it. You're happy with that? In order to get a good look at it, what you can do is go to side view. You see how it's down here, look. Now we know if you look at it, if you look at your wrist will bend right here, right at this point here. That's where it'll bend. So ideally, that's where the point should go. So let's have a look. You see how we put it here? We can just right click and we can just delete that. So as I said, we can look at it. As I said, you want the middle of the hand. So we know the wrist is going to bend right there. So go to the one below it, roughly. If you go to side view like this, go to wireframe. Press both of these so it goes in wireframe. Now you see it goes from here to here. Zoom in, right click, and just stretch it to somewhere in the middle of the hand. Keep the line straight. Okay. Now that we've just done that, that's absolutely perfect. So let's go back to this view. Are you happy with it? Now I am kind of happy with it, but I'm really not, because you see where the circle is? The middle of the hand is here. Of course, the more precise you can get the bone, press this, move this over until you're happy with it. So look at the hand, as I said, find the center line, which is it's about there roughly. So we can, as I say, you don't have to get it perfectly accurate, but the more accurate you can get it, the better. So obviously, the more, as I said, if you turn these off, press this one. Okay. So we can't really see the top look. It doesn't really matter. Just turn all that. Right click, snap, snap cursor to active. Say yep. The cursor jumps from here to here. It's in the middle of nowhere. Look, it's not. It's in the middle of the wrist. Now what we need is a little yellow dot to jump. You see that little yellow dot that's on the floor? You can't see it. It's right there, look. We need to make that jump from there to there, because that's the center point. See, it's there, look. Oh here, come out of this mode, press this one. This is absolutely pointless, we have to do it. Come out of it, go to objects, go to set origin. Origin to cursor. The little yellow dot's going to jump to the cursor, like that. It jumps from here to there. Now why would I do that? So I can put my skeleton there, put my bone there, except it's not called skeleton, it's not called bone. If you go over here and you look down the menu, not this menu, it's this one. You're looking down here, you would be looking for a bone, but it's not called a bone, it's called it is a bone there, it's called an armature. Okay, so you can just go there and click on single bone, just click the armature, and it goes like that. Zoom out of it, because it's absolutely massive. Click this one, scale it, goes on the circle, and just make it. Just basically just click it, drag it, click it, drag it, click it, and drag it. Until it's kind of small enough how you want it. Kind of half tilted. See how we can't really see it now because it's actually inside the bone. Go back here, turn back on transparency so we can actually see it. We don't need to see the hand yet. Now, you can just keep scaling it here, or you can go over here and you can just type whatever size you want on that. So if you click on here, look, you see it shows like 13, 12. If you know what size to put in there, then of course you can type that in there. As I said, to save confusing things, just go back in here, just kind of scale it to where you want it. So leave that one nice and small, doesn't really matter, just you want it kind of small. Okay, leave it like that. Now of course what we want to do is work on the rest of the hand. Now you might not want to work inside this mode, so turn this one off, turn this off. I'll show you. We can go back into this mode, we can go into this one, so it's half transparent, so it looks like that. So at least we can work on it. Ignore the crease in the hand, ignore that. Now we're ready to add the bones. Go here, edit, click on the little ball there, and then kind of turn your hand around so you can kind of work out what you're doing with it. Make sure it's kind of like that, kind of flat. Right click, extrude, left click, drag this bone to about there. Put it somewhere in the middle of this gap here. So just follow the lines, see the lines on the screen. Just use it as like a reference point. Click again, right click, extrude, roughly where the knuckle is. The knuckle is about there. Right click again, extrude, now to the thumb. First we want to put this finger inside the hand. So as I said, when it's not kind of transparent like that, it's hard, it's really difficult to see. Don't worry about it, just kind of half tilt it. Click on the ball part, go over here, move, click that and move there. Click that one, move that one to about there. Click this one, move that one to about there. Just so it follows the finger. Go back to this position. As I move it around until you kind of get it exactly how you want it. Okay, now of course, I'm going to tell you this is the best way that I'm going to tell you how to do a body part. Because for simple reasons, when you do this, and let's say your character comes apart, let's say you got a modular character comes apart, click on a ball. Now again, flip it back around so it's nice and flat. Right click, extrude, bring this up. Now you want to use your thumb as a reference guide. So if you move this line up to, let's say like there, that's approximately the middle of your hand. So let's say you've got like a ball or something in your hand, it's going to actually sit directly in the middle of your hand. So as I said, just use your kind of crease as a reference guide. As I said, kind of flip it around, just what I told you to do. Right click, extrude, put it about there, right on the bend. So yeah, do this one, extrude, right on the bend, here, again, same place, this one, same place. Now we can put these in position first, and you can see they're almost, it's not perfect, it's not far off it. Okay, so click this first one, move it, drag it inside the finger. With this one, make sure this one's kind of looking nice. This one needs to go in a little bit. This one needs to go in a little bit because they're all too kind of far out. And yeah, I can kind of live with that now. Look at the knuckles. Thinking, are the knuckles roughly in the same place? Well, they're kind of okay. Turn around. As I said, I don't want to mess around too long on the video for you. I'm not trying to mess around in the first place. Click on here. Just do your fingers. You've got a line. See the line in the fingers? We're just following the lines. Okay. So just click on them. As I said, the hand belongs to a young 1-year-old girl. Her name is Emma. She's part of my game, Red Band Alley, just in case you're wondering. As I said, just keep doing the same thing and you kind of build up the skeleton piece by piece. We can add more bones later if we want to. We can just go back into the edit mode and then add more bones if we want to. Because my character's got like a ponytail, so after I build my skeleton, I go back into edit and then I add the bones to her hair. Just because she's got a ponytail and because I want to be able to animate it. So as I said, if you've got bones in it, in your character, in certain places, then of course that part you can animate. If you don't put bones in it, I'm not saying you can't animate it because you need bones. You don't necessarily need bones to animate, but the bones just make it a little bit easier. Make it a little bit easier for you. So as I said, click on the bones and move them in. So just click on them and just drag them. As I said, you're just kind of doing the same thing, so kind of move it over. Now, I want to show you two ways to export this skeleton. Now, you might prefer to do one way, and you might prefer to do a different way. And then again, you might not even know that you can do this. But of course, you probably do know, but I don't know if you do. So I'm going to show you, just in case you're like a younger generation and you don't actually know. As I said, you take your time on the character, build up the actual structure for it. So as I said, the wrist bone is right there. So when we connect it to our character, it's going to basically connect to the wrist. So that would connect to the elbow, and then the elbow would connect to the shoulder. So as I said, my character's bones are very simple. So just so you know that. Now, depending on which game engine you're using, so I'll explain this part first so I don't confuse you. Okay, so once you've done this, okay, we got the skeleton, come out of this mode. Okay, click the skeleton. If you look down here at your skeleton, you see the positions, they're all incorrect. Okay, click on the skeleton, go here, apply all transforms, click the hand, you see the positions, it's the wrong, go here, apply all positions. Now they're correct. I'm going to delete the camera and I'm going to delete the light, just so I don't confuse things. So all we got is a hand and a mesh. Now you want to click on the hand, go here, export it whatever you want. I'm going to say export it as a standard OBJ. That way it works in virtually every software on the planet. Export that. Go to here. I'm going to call it H1. So we call it hand one. Tick all the boxes if you want to. Tick everything and go export. Okay, now we can get rid of it. There's no point because we've got to bring it back in. But we can get rid of it if you want to. So just delete it. Click the mesh. Go here. Now I'm going to export the mesh twice. I want to export it one as a motion capture. This is for the OBJ file. Okay, go to downloads. Okay, I'll call it H1, so it's the same. Okay, now this is the this is the motion capture, and I'm going to click it again, and I'm going to export it as Collada. Now, if you watch my videos, you'll note that I use Collada. So call it H1. I use Collada because it's absolutely great because it kind of keeps whatever you tell Collada basically to do, it just does that. So click all the first ones, skip that one, go here, tick these, go here, and tick these, and then go export. Click here and get rid of the skeleton. Okay, go back to here, go back to import, import your OBJ, go here at H1 on the OBJ, click import, your hand comes in. Now your hand is great. Now watch what happens. If we go to here and go import, if we import the motion capture, which is a skeleton for this hand, now watch, import it. It's going to ask you where it is. It's in obviously downloads. Click here, go import. It comes in and it's on the floor. I think yeah, what's up with that? It doesn't matter where the hand is. It doesn't matter. Go over here, type in -90, press enter, and the hand will jump inside the hand. I think how great is that? But if you're kind of young and you kind of forget to do that, then of course, well, you don't really want to do that because it's something you don't really have to do. I think now, of course, if you wanted to do that, then of course, what you do is you put the triangle inside here, and then you can animate it. But I want to show you something different. So go to here, get rid of the motion capture for the moment. Okay, the motion capture is important, but you can use it for something different. I'll explain it in a different part of the video. Import your hand, so your hand comes in. I'll leave it on for a minute. So go here, go import your OBJ, import your hand. This time, go here and import. Remember, I saved the skeleton as Collada. Go to Collada, import it, and it goes directly in the hand. Now, Collada, as I said to you, whatever you tell Collada basically to do, Collada just does exactly what you want it to do. So if you say save the hand in that position, it will save it in that position. Now all you have to do is click the hand, hold Control on the right side of the keyboard, and click this one. So go here, left click it, hold Control left side of the keyboard, and click left click that. Go here, go Parent with weights. So yep, it would jump inside the hand like that. Now your model is ready to animate. So what we can do now, we're happy with the model. We can go here, export it to whatever you want. If you want FBX, do that. I'm going to export mine back as Collada. So I'm going to call it H2. Okay, now what we can do, we can get rid of the invisible, so it looks like this. So go down here, left click this, hold and drag it, because we want to animate it. Now, like I tell you, you can come down here, you can go to view, and you can turn on the bones, and just don't do that. It's absolutely pointless. Click on the little man on the armature, go here, pose it, and then turn on transparent. And you can basically see the hand. You don't have to go down here at all. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to leave everything where it is, select everything. Okay, now always make sure that if you press this orange bar, you see how it's all 0 and it's 1. If it's not, go over here, just go here first, select all this, go here, it's in pose mode, go to object. Before you do any animation, make sure you select everything. Make sure it's on 0, it's perfect, but I'm going to show you. Select everything, go here, apply all transforms, so it's perfect. Okay, click the hand, go back here, go back into pose. Obviously the skeleton's already turned on. I tell you to select everything. There's a reason why I tell you to do this. Select everything, right click, go here, insert, not this one, go here, insert keyframe with key sets, press this one, go to visual location and rotation. Now why would you do that? Now you do that because the simple reason is, if you're planning on moving your hand around the screen, the animation should follow it, if it's done correctly. And if it's not, your animation will stay here and your hand will go over there. I'll show you. Okay, so it will do that in this video, just so that you know that. So I want to show you, go by 20 seconds, click your thumb, go to move, just grab you can grab the circle, or you can grab this part, the empty part, grab that and you can kind of move it slightly better. Move it, right click, this one, visual location rotation. Now what we can do, because we want the thumb to go back, go to the first frame, right click, copy it, go to number 40, right click and paste it. Now this is where the thumb goes forward. I'll show you. You see the thumb goes forward, copy this frame and paste it on 60, and now copy the first frame if you want to and paste that on 80. Okay, now we can go over here, change the timeline, 80 seconds, say okay. Now if you press play, you can watch the animation. We got our finger. How great is that? We hide the bones, that's how it looks. Pretty good. Of course, obviously you can make it look better than that. If you click on your model, right click, and obviously not in this mode, you can't, I'll show you in a minute. So see that crease in my hand, I want to get rid of it in a minute. So as I said, that's basically how you animate the hand. Okay, so it's up to you, whatever you want to do. Now, of course, we can go back into the bone section, I'll show you. Now, if you click on click this bone, you see there's only one frame on it, because this one's not animated. This one's animated. Whichever bone you want to animate, you could animate the bone if you want to. So as I said, you can do more animations. So leave where it is, because that's the first frame. That's what I said, when you select all of it, set a keyframe, go to 20. Now at 20, this finger might bend forward like this. Now if it does that, right click and go insert visual location and rotation. Now watch me play. Now of course, I'm just going to show you, look, see if it does that. Of course, we want it to go back up. So when it's here, look, so we want it to kind of pinch, if you want to pinch something. Now I'm only showing you that. Now if you don't want the animation on that bone, see that animation there, right click and delete the animation. Now watch. We can keep the animation on the thumb, and we can delete the animation on the finger. As I said, it's entirely up to you how you want to go about doing it. And when you're happy, select the whole thing. If you want to do it like that, go here, select everything. Go. Now when you select everything, if it's in pose mode, I'm going to tell you, come out of pose, come out to the mode, go here, come down to animation, go over here, go bake the visuals, go to pose and go OK. Leave it, go here, export whatever you want. If you want FBX, do that. I want to export Collada because I like Collada. Go here, yeah. Go here and delete it. Go back to here, go back to import, not that one. Go back to here, go back to import my Collada. Go to your import it, and it comes in like that. This is the animation for it, like that. So I'm going to give you a little thumb wave. Hopefully you give me a little wave back, and maybe for a like on the video. But anyway, now what we want to do, ideally, we should be able to take the hand, put it where we want it, and play the animation. Now, if you set, remember I said to you, if you try to move the animation, like this, look. Now, if you watch all my animations, you will know that all my animations work perfect. Now, I'll show you what you do. Move it, go here, apply. First of all, look down here. See visual location. We can try that first. Press that one and press play. It jumps back. Say no, let's put it back. Right to here, go apply. Now all transforms to delta. Now that's pretty good, but we want animation to transforms to delta. Press that. Let's play. Let's move it over here. Let's try it again. Oh, let's put it over here. Oh, now of course, as I said to you, go here and apply all your animations transforms to deltas. Okay, and that's what you do. So that's how you get your hand, move it over here. Now, if you look at what's going on with the hand, look, click here, move the hand. Now, if you're thinking, well, what's going on with that, click here on the hand, move the hand and the skeleton, and press play. And of course, now, if you've got a modular character, and let's say the character's running around the level, of course, the animation will go, got you, just like that. So anyway, I really hope this video helps you out. And if you're wondering how to basically move your hand around the screen, go here, apply animation to delta, and then move it and say OK. Anyway, as you say, thumbs up and thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. I very much appreciate it. The choice is yours. I want to keep it that way. Stay safe, keep it friendly, keep reading the text. See you soon.